The trailer opens with the sound of wedding bells, but nothing feels simple in Heartland Season 19. A perfect day is promised. Yet behind the smiles and flowers, there are secrets waiting to spill. The question isn't if something will go wrong, it's when the very first thing that grabs attention in the Heartland Season 19 trailer is the wedding. The camera lingers on soft sunlight streaming over the ranch, white ribbons tied around fences, and family members rushing to prepare for the big day. There is laughter, there are joyful faces, but just beneath the surface, something feels uncertain. Heartland has always been about more than happy endings. It's about the struggles that make those endings worth fighting for, and this wedding is no exception. We see flashes of a bride getting ready, her hands trembling slightly as she adjusts the veil. There's beauty in the moment, but also a weight of doubt. Who is she marrying? The trailer is careful not to reveal everything, but it gives us just enough clues to keep fans guessing. Could this be Amy finally finding a new chapter of love? Or is it Lou stepping into a fresh start after all her struggles? Each possibility carries its own emotional storm. The editing of the trailer plays with silence and sound. A joyful cheer is followed by a quick cut to worried glances exchanged between family members. That shift tells us this won't be a smooth ride. Weddings are supposed to unite people, but in Heartland, they often bring old wounds to the surface. One shot shows Tim staring into the distance, his face heavy with thought. Is he struggling with letting go, or is he worried about what this wedding means for the family dynamic? Another moment shows a flower arrangement falling to the ground. A small detail, but a powerful metaphor. Nothing stays perfect forever, and even small cracks can break open bigger truths. The trailer teases us with this kind of subtle foreshadowing, little signs that this big celebration may not go the way everyone hopes. Heartland has built a legacy of showing love as messy, complicated, and deeply human. A wedding isn't just a ceremony, here it's a crossroads. Families have to make peace, individuals have to face their fears, and every vow comes with a silent question. Can they really live up to these promises? The trailer pushes these themes by showing brief but telling moments. A father gripping his daughter's hand a little too tightly. A bridesmaid looking away instead of smiling. A character walking out of the barn in the middle of the night. All of these fragments create the sense that while we may see joy in daylight, there are secrets waiting in the shadows, and then comes the music. A soft, romantic tune swells as the bride begins to walk down the aisle, but halfway through, it cuts off into silence. The effect is chilling. It's as if the trailer itself is holding its breath, daring us to wonder what's about to happen. Will vows be exchanged, or will someone stop the wedding in its tracks? Fans who know Heartland understand this isn't just drama for the sake of drama. It's the kind of storytelling that tests the strength of family, love, and resilience. The power of this wedding storyline lies not only in the joy of the moment, but in the risks behind it. A wedding is a promise of forever, but forever is never guaranteed in Heartland. The land itself is a symbol of struggle and perseverance, and in many ways, this wedding represents the same thing. It's about fighting for love, even when the past whispers doubts. It's about choosing to build a future, even when the present is uncertain. The trailer plants all of these themes in our minds with just a few seconds of footage, leaving us desperate for answers. What makes this even more compelling is how the trailer hides as much as it reveals. We don't see the full ceremony. We don't see the full faces of the couple until the final second. That choice is deliberate. It turns the wedding into a mystery, not just a milestone. By keeping us guessing, the show promises that Season 19 will not only give us romance but also shock us with the truth hiding behind the vows. The wedding may be the centerpiece of the Heartland Season 19 trailer, but what makes it powerful isn't just the celebration, it's how every character carries their own private battle into that moment. Heartland has always been about more than one story. It weaves together a family, and each member brings their own scars, hopes, and mistakes into the bigger picture. The trailer cleverly hints at these arcs, reminding us that behind every smile lies a question mark. First, there's Amy. She has been the emotional anchor of Heartland for years, holding the family together through loss, change, and the endless challenges of life on the ranch. But in this trailer, we see something different. Amy isn't just the caretaker anymore, she's standing at a crossroads. A quick flash shows her watching the horses run across the field, her expression both tender and troubled. It's as if she's torn between holding on to the past and daring to step into something new. The wedding around her may symbolize new beginnings, but for Amy, it also brings a haunting reminder. Moving forward means letting go. And letting go has never come easy to her. Then there's Lou, whose life has always balanced on the edge of leadership and vulnerability. The trailer shows her adjusting flowers on a table, her smile looking just a little too forced. Heartland fans know that Lou often puts everyone else first, carrying burdens until they nearly crush her. Could this wedding be another situation where she sacrifices her own needs for the family's happiness? Or does the tightness in her smile hint at something deeper, a secret she's keeping, or a conflict she's too afraid to voice? Her storyline has always revolved around control and responsibility, and the trailer teases that those themes aren't going away. If anything, they're about to explode. Tim is another figure who looms large in the trailer. His presence has always been complicated, sometimes the heart of the family, other times its biggest source of conflict. One shot in the trailer shows him lingering on the edge of the wedding preparations, his face caught in shadow. There's a heaviness in his posture, the kind that suggests guilt or regret. Heartland has spent seasons peeling back Tim's layers, exposing the mistakes of his past and his constant attempts at redemption. But the look on his face here suggests a new challenge, maybe a secret he's been hiding, or a truth he knows could shatter the celebration. Whatever it is, the trailer makes it clear, Tim is carrying something he cannot escape. What's striking about this section of the trailer is how it plays with contrast. On one hand, we see scenes of joy, the family gathered, laughter filling the barn, hugs exchanged under the open sky. On the other hand, the cuts are filled with tension, characters staring off into the distance. Conversations cut short, a door slamming in the night. These moments are not accidental. They're a promise that while the wedding may look like the story's highlight, the real drama is happening behind closed doors. Even the supporting characters are given subtle but powerful moments. A younger family member is shown running across the ranch, clearly upset, hinting at a subplot that could mirror or even complicate the main storyline. Another scene flashes a character leaving the ranch in a truck, dust rising behind them, suggesting that not everyone is ready to face what's coming. These tiny glimpses are what make the trailer so effective. It doesn't tell us everything, but it reminds us that in Heartland, no conflict exists in isolation. Every choice, every secret ripples through the entire family. The beauty of Heartland has always been its honesty. Characters aren't perfect, and they don't magically solve their problems with one conversation. They stumble, they fail, and they hurt each other. But they also love deeply, and that love is what keeps them trying. In Season 19, the trailer makes it clear that these arcs are coming to a boiling point. Amy must decide if she can step into a future without being chained to the past. Lou must find the courage to be honest, even if it risks breaking the peace. Tim must face the shadows of his own choices, knowing that the truth always finds its way out. And what ties all of this together is the wedding itself. The ceremony isn't just a backdrop, it's a mirror. Every character is forced to see themselves in it. The vows, the promises, the idea of forever, it makes them all ask, can I keep my own promises? Can I live up to what love demands of me? That's the brilliance of the trailer. It's not only showing us a wedding, it's showing us a family on the edge of change. Each one caught between who they were and who they must become. Season 19 isn't offering us simple resolutions. It's offering us a storm conflicts that will test loyalty, honesty, and love. And while the wedding may look like the perfect day, it's clear that for the characters of Heartland, perfection is never the goal. Survival, truth, and healing, that's where the real story lies. If the wedding day teases warmth and family unity, the shocking moments in the Heartland Season 19 trailer pull the rug right out from under us. This is where the story reveals its darker shades, moments designed not only to surprise but to remind us that life in Heartland is never free of trials. The trailer doesn't just hint at drama, it promises it, with carefully chosen flashes that leave fans holding their breath and asking, what happens next? The first jolt comes with a heated argument. The trailer cuts from the glow of a wedding candle to voices raised in anger. Two characters stand face to face, their expressions sharp, their words lost under the trailer's rising music. We don't hear what they're saying, but we don't need to. The tension speaks louder than dialogue. What could spark such a clash on what should be a joyous day? Is it an old family wound reopening or a brand new betrayal rising to the surface? The brilliance of the trailer lies in its silence. By withholding the argument's words, it forces us to imagine the worst. Then there's the mysterious arrival. The camera shows a truck pulling up to the ranch in the middle of the night, headlights slicing through the darkness. The door opens, but the trailer cuts before we see who steps out. Fans have already begun speculating online. Is it a long-lost character returning? A stranger with ties to the family's past? Or perhaps someone carrying news that could change everything? The framing of this moment is deliberate. Heartland has always known how to use arrivals and departures to shift the ground beneath the characters' feet, and this shot suggests Season 19 will be no exception. Another shocking moment comes in the form of an accident. The trailer flashes a scene of chaos, a horse rearing, someone falling, voices crying out in alarm. The shot is quick, almost too quick to register fully, but its purpose is clear. Heartland has always balanced the beauty of the ranch with the danger that comes with it. Horses are majestic, but they are also unpredictable. This glimpse hints at a storyline where the bond between human and animal is tested, and the consequences could be life-changing. Whether it's physical injury or emotional fallout, this accident sets the tone for a season where stability is fragile. And then there is the health scare. A moment shows one of the older characters clutching their chest, their face twisted, with pain as others rush to their side. The scene is brief, but it's powerful enough to linger in the viewer's mind. For years, the show has balanced generational stories, parents, children, and grandchildren all carrying their part of the legacy. A health scare threatens not just one life, but the entire family's sense of security. In the context of a wedding where the future is celebrated, this moment serves as a sobering reminder of how fragile that future truly is. The trailer also teases smaller, unsettling fragments that build suspense. A door slams shut in the middle of the night. A phone call is answered with a gasp. A character is shown crying alone in the barn, their face hidden from the camera. These moments aren't random, they are puzzle pieces. Each one is crafted to suggest that the wedding joy is only one layer of the story. Beneath it lies a storm of secrets, choices, and consequences waiting to break loose. What makes these shocking moments so effective is how they're placed. The trailer doesn't clump them together, it scatters them between shots of joy and love. One moment we see a bride smiling under the lights, the next we see shadows crossing a face. This rhythm mirrors life itself, happiness and pain colliding. Without warning, Heartland thrives on this contrast, showing us that joy is sweeter because of the struggles surrounding it. The real question the trailer plants in our minds is, which of these moments will be the breaking point? Will the argument split the family, just as they should be uniting? Will the mysterious arrival bring answers or more questions? Will the accident or health scare cast a shadow over the wedding itself? Or could all of these shocks weave together into one climactic event that changes the family forever? Heartland has never relied on cheap twists. Its shocking moments work because they are rooted in character and history. Every raised voice echoes years of unresolved pain. Every accident reminds us of the risks that come with the ranch. Every mysterious arrival ties back to a legacy that stretches across generations. In Season 19, the trailer suggests these shocks won't just be plot devices, they will be turning points. And perhaps the most chilling part? The way the trailer ends one of these shocking sequences. Just after the health scare scene, there's a cut to the wedding aisle, empty except for scattered petals. No music, no dialogue, just silence. It's as if the show is asking us, will the wedding go on, or has everything already fallen apart? That's the power of the season 19 trailer. It doesn't just give us romance. It gives us fear, doubt, and suspense, all wrapped in the beauty of Heartland's world. These shocking moments don't take away from the love story, they sharpen it. They remind us that in Heartland, nothing comes easy, and every moment of joy must be earned through struggle. Asterisk, one of the best parts of any Heartland trailer isn't just what it shows us, it's what it hides in plain sight. Fans know the show has a way of planting subtle details, little breadcrumbs that only reveal their true meaning once the season unfolds. Season 19's trailer is no different. In fact, it might be the most layered teaser yet, filled with hidden clues and moments, designed to fuel weeks of fan theories. And if you watch closely, you'll notice that every frame feels like a riddle begging to be solved. Let's start with the wedding itself. The trailer keeps the identity of the couple frustratingly vague. We see glimpses of hands, a veil, a tuxedo, sleeve, but never the full reveal until the last second, and even then it's shot in shadow. This deliberate choice has fans buzzing. Is the wedding really what it appears to be, or is it a misdirection? Some believe the wedding could belong to a supporting character, not one of the central leads, and that the real drama lies in how this event affects Amy, Lou, and Tim. Others are convinced the editing is hiding a surprise couple, perhaps two characters no one expected to end up together. Heartland has played with this kind of narrative twist before, and the trailer seems determined to spark those same debates again. Another hidden clue lies in the background of certain shots. In one brief moment, while the family gathers in the barn, a photograph is visible on the wall, a picture of a character who isn't seen anywhere else in the trailer. Longtime fans quickly noticed it online, speculating that this absence is intentional. Could the character be estranged from the family? Or does their absence hint at a major return later in the season? These are the kinds of details Heartland uses to keep its audience talking, and season 19 appears to be continuing that tradition of subtle foreshadowing. The mysterious arrival at the ranch also carries its own set of theories. Some viewers believe the truck belongs to a new character who will shake up the family dynamic. Others think it could signal the return of someone from the past, perhaps a forgotten friend, or even a rival. The fact that the trailer cuts away before showing the face isn't just suspense, it's strategy. It forces us to consider every possibility, to weigh the emotional impact of each potential reveal. In the world of Heartland, every arrival changes the story, and the uncertainty around this one is the perfect fuel for speculation. Then there's the matter of the accident. While the trailer shows only a flash of a horse rearing and someone falling, eagle-eyed fans have slowed the footage down frame by frame. Some claim the rider's jacket matches one of the lead characters, suggesting a devastating injury could be on the way. Others argue that the scene is a clever fake-out, with the true fallout being more emotional than physical. What's fascinating is how 1 second of footage can split the fandom into multiple camps, each crafting their own theory about who was involved and what it means for the family's future. Even the music in the trailer carries hidden meaning. The soft romantic tune that cuts off halfway through isn't just a stylistic choice, it's a signal. Heartland has often used music to foreshadow story arcs, and the abrupt silence could be hinting that the wedding won't go as planned. Some fans suggest this is a sign of an interrupted ceremony, while others believe it symbolizes a love story that will end before it truly begins. The absence of sound is its own clue, inviting us to read between the lines of what the trailer refuses to say out loud. And finally, the most haunting hidden clue comes in the final seconds of the trailer. After showing fragments of joy, conflict, and heartbreak, the screen lingers on an empty aisle. The petals are scattered, the chairs are vacant, and the camera drifts slowly across the silence. To casual viewers, it's just a moody ending. But for longtime fans, it's a question mark. Does this empty aisle mean the wedding is abandoned? Or is it a symbolic shot representing the uncertainty of the season to come? Fan theories suggest it could even be foreshadowing a tragedy that overshadows the entire event. Whatever the truth, it's the kind of ending that sparks endless debate And that's exactly what a trailer is meant to do. What makes these theories so exciting is that they're not just guesses. They're built on years of history with the show. Heartland is a series where every choice, every detail, ties back to something deeper. Fans remember past betrayals, past reconciliations, past moments of loss and love, and they use that memory to connect the dots in the trailer. Season 19 invites us into that game again, daring us to see what lies behind the wedding dress, the shadows, and the silence. In the end, these hidden clues remind us why Heartland remains so powerful after nearly 2 decades. It's not just about horses or ranch life or even romance. It's about the mysteries of family, the weight of promises, and the choices that define us. The Season 19 trailer plants seeds of doubt, joy, and fear in equal measure. And for fans, the fun has already begun, not just waiting for answers, but building their own stories in the meantime.